things. I don't know how the stats and things work, but it does seem like I gain stats kind of fast. Like, we started the game, I think, with 25 short blade, and now we're up to like 40 something after just a little bit of smacking people with the short blade. So it's kind of like, okay, well, maybe worst case scenario. Like, I don't know if 40 is that much better than 25. I don't know what the cap is, if the cap is 100, or if the cap is like 1,000, and like 40 is nothing. But I feel like maybe we should improve somewhat rapidly, maybe. It might also be a scaling thing where the early levels go faster than the later levels. Yo, Gobo, thank you for the whole last year, dude. I appreciate it a ton. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, here's to finding the boss. I don't even know if there's gonna be a boss. I don't even really know if there is a boss. I was assuming that there was this guy in a room. There's just like a dead end load zone into a room with a guy. And I was thinking like, okay, maybe I kill the guy and he drops the box. But then I noticed on the map of the dungeon that there were multiple dead end rooms like that. And so then it's just like, okay, well, if it's like maybe it's not this guy because this is not very unique actually, you know? Anyway, first thing we gotta do is buy more stuff. Huh. He sold me the one sword he had yesterday, didn't he? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. That is not good. I noticed my like unarmored stat was going up as well. Which like I don't think is actually good. You know, where is it? Unarmored was going up. It's about to go up again. Avoid or reduce injury during combat while not wearing any armor. Those versed in this skill are better defended wearing no armor at all than they are when wearing armor. I mean, on the one hand, I'm like, well, of course I want armor. But on the other hand, now that I read this, those versed in this skill are better defended wearing no armor at all. So, like, hold up. Should I just... Well, meanwhile, heavy armor is 15. We just start with 15, so my heavy armor is already better. But, like, what if literally I just never wore armor? And my unarmored stat just keeps going up. And then I just never have to spend money on armor, right? Like, hang on a second. I think I might continue not wearing anything, and it might be kind of rough going at the start, but I feel like in the long term, this is going to really pay off if I just never wear anything and my unarmored stat keeps going up. Governing attribute is speed, though, which... my guy's speed is 50. Actually, that's good. Somehow I'm still level 1. We're 8 out of 10 of the way to level 2. But playing the game for 2 hours and not even getting to level 2 is pretty sad. I figure it's... I don't know. That's like a... Like, JRPG leveling is usually pretty fast, right? And I feel like with these Western RPGs, like, the leveling is always like this, where it's just like... You just don't level fast in these games. Like, whatever that is slow. How many essential characters are dead? 0. I have not killed any of them. I should at some point so that we can get the text box. You know, with this character's death, the thread of fate is severed, etc., etc. I should kill an important character eventually, but I haven't done it yet. But yeah, this is actually a massive problem because I have no weapons, and I don't even have a way to get new weapons now because this guy will only ever sell me one, and he sold me it, and then I used it, and now we're here. What is this? Oh. Right, like I think that the whole slow leveling thing comes from D&D ultimately, right? Where like leveling is just like that. You know, being level 5 is a big deal compared to Final Fantasy, where being level 5 is nothing.
Speak, traveler.
But I have no sword, and I don't know where to get a sword. Maybe the pawnbroker? I mean, this is just going to be a problem for the whole game, isn't it? Maybe the pawnbroker will have... Someone said there's an item that can repair broken weapons. I feel like that's going to be, like, really expensive or something, because that just sounds really good. But perhaps I can find that. And maybe it's even in this store. Why is he selling a book? The biography of Berenzia. The true nature of orcs. Yeah, he sells a whole lot of garbage, doesn't he? Oh, repair prongs. Info. Uses 25. Apprentice's armorer's hammer. This doesn't actually tell me, but like it's called repair prongs, so surely if we buy that. Can we get it for 5? No. Surely if I buy the repair prongs. Your repair failed? Oh my god. I have to save scum the repair? Okay. Okay. Sure. It doesn't even repair it that much. I mean, screw it. We'll just use all of them. 85. 85 is only that much on the bar, so that's like nothing. And he doesn't have more repair prongs. Well, this says... What if I do this? Come on, give me the bulk buy discount. Come on, dude. Okay, yeah, 38. Maybe these also repair? Yes. Not nearly as much. So there we go. That's... I mean, I just spent like a lot of money on that.
I'm waiting.
That's like, and like now there's no more repairs in this shop, probably. None of this. Oh, he has 2 more now. Yeah, give me that. This is like definitely a terrible idea. Whatever I'm doing right now, I should not be doing it. Buying all the repairs in town and using them on like the basic weapon. But there we go. The iron wakizashi is now mostly good to go. And this time, I don't know, maybe I'll try to be a little smarter about how I use this thing, but probably not. Why is my stamina draining? Does it drain just from running? I guess it does. Maybe if I put this away, it'll stop. No. Well, now we can go back to the dungeon and give it another shot. I should probably bring some healing potions as well, actually. I feel like that would be a good idea, just as like a... You know, just in case. Soundtrack going incredibly hard, given that I'm just walking. Like, damn, calm down, Jeremy Soul. Oh, there were just 10 of these for free in here. Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. Might as well loot the whole chest, right? Thank you, Fighters Guild. They said they replenish the chest sometimes, but don't count on it. But like, there you go. You got some stuff to replenish now. That's actually huge. I did not think to check that chest. It just had 10 free repair hammers. I did not save the directions from yesterday, though it is in the journal somewhere if I really need it, but I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. It's not that far. I have no idea, Roberta. I've never played this before. I don't know anything about it. Free repair hammers. You want to know how to get free repair hammers? All you have to do is join the Fighters Guild, and then you've got free repair hammers. I hope I did an okay job. I think we're going this way, right? Yeah. All right, asshole. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, what's hitting me? Is it the bird? It's the freaking bird, dude. No. Oh, just interact with it. You have to get the cursor right over the crank. Okay, come on. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Oh, that bird is so stupid. Okay. Hopefully everyone I killed in here yesterday just like stayed dead. I don't know if that's how it works. It kind of seemed like that's how it worked, where if you left... Like if you... I don't know about leaving the dungeon, like if that would cause everyone to respawn. But it did seem like people just stay dead. And yeah, no one is here, so I guess we're good. This is my spot where they let me rest for some reason. And then one more just so that it saves that I'm at full health. All right, we're ready to do some gaming. Though I don't think, so like pulling up the map, let's pull up the map here. Wait, have I just not been up here, like at all? Well, both of these doors lead me back to the Hall of Centrifuge for some reason. Yeah, exactly, like the Pokemon. Am I even looking at this right? Oh, okay, no, I'm not. It's like a top-down view, not taking into account the different floors and things. Yeah. I think we're gonna kill this person. She's tougher than everyone else. And I feel like that's probably because she has the cube. Wait, I'm kicking her ass, though? Hold up, I'm kicking her ass? She was way harder before. I mean, sure, okay. I really thought that she was harder than the others. Well, there we go. That's that taken care of. I guess I should just take this stuff. I don't know if there's like free hammer as well. Journeyman's lockpick. Okay. I don't know if this game is gonna have like encumbrance or whatever. Like if I think it does because everything has a weight stat, but like I don't know. Like I'm content to just haul a bunch of trash around. I'm cool with that. She did not have the cube though. And now pulling up the map, that was the part that we hadn't explored, was just this. And it is clearly nothing. I wonder as well if we're gonna have to like solve puzzles. Like I've found some gears, some cogs, and I don't know if the cogs are gonna... Like maybe I have to find the cogs in the dungeon and then use it to repair a machine somewhere. I feel like that's not gonna be a thing. I thought there was a guy down here that I never killed. Because my weapon ran out of durability right before killing him. But he's nowhere to be found, so I guess we're fine. Oh, no, here he is. He's somewhere down here. There he is. Did you have the cube? No, he did not have the cube. I'm gonna take his steel dagger just as like a backup. Just in case, but yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much everyone dead. We still have the guy in his side room. I think we gotta go for him. I think there's multiple side rooms on this map though. Like this leads to Cells of Hollow Hand. But I think there was another Cell of Hollow Hand door. Yeah, this one right here. So Cells of Hollow Hand, there's multiple of those. So this one is not necessarily going to have what we're looking for. Let me actually look for that other door. That was this game, I believe. At least the story goes that, this game somehow saved Bethesda. Cells of Hollow Hand, and it's like a weird... I think I have to get onto that second floor. I think I want to get like up here. Yeah, here we go. I don't know. Bethesda was doing very well for themselves. It's such like a... It's a little bit depressing to think about like how things have changed where like they made this game in 2002 or 3 or whatever year they made this in, and then they had Oblivion out in like 2006 or 7 or something, and it's like, yeah, they could just make big games that quickly, and now Now, to make a game like this seems to take like no fewer than 5 or 6 years. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned. Hold up, is that the level? Are we now gonna get an actual level up? Just check this guy. He has all kinds of stuff. Rising Force potion. Some other potions. He's got a pitcher. He's got Scroll of Ondusi's Unhinging, sure. Bunch of armor that I'm not gonna take. Some other stuff. 31 gold. Hell yeah, these dudes are rich. I don't know if the box is gonna be like out or if it's just gonna be like in a box somewhere. So I have to check all the boxes. I am over encumbered. All right, there's our answer on the encumbrance stat and what that does. Can we place things into the box? I think we can dump. I mean, this thing is 8. The pitcher is really heavy. Oh crap, the cogs are really heavy. I'm gonna dump the cogs. Yeah, I look ridiculous, right? Well, the cogs have a value of 100 though. Hang on, I wasn't considering that. The bowl has a value of 10. I mean, the thing is, if each goblet has a value of 10 for 1 weight, then that is way better dollar per weight. I'm gonna bring 1 cog with me. I'm gonna bring 1 cog because I think I can. It's fine. Wait, is that the box? Oh my god, there it is. Holy shit, I actually did not notice that. I was like leaving and I was just, wait a minute. I looked at this shelf so that I could take one of these cogs. Okay, what are we taking? Right now we're at 217. What can I do? I think I'm gonna load up on smaller stuff. I'm gonna load up on smaller stuff and then we're getting out of here. It was just like on a shelf. Yeah. No, I think we're done here. It is, I don't really know anything about Starfield, but it did seem to kind of like come and go in a way that other Bethesda games hadn't. But then again, like they made Starfield and like what, before that? I mean, Fallout 76 is puzzling. I'm not sure what the status of that is because it seems to still live, even though at the time everyone said it bombed, so who knows. But, like, they hadn't made like a proper single-player RPG in kind of a while, I feel like, because the last one would have been Fallout 4, I guess. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting at with this at all, but it'd be crazy. You have ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life you've been coasting along as if you were in a dream, suddenly facing some trials. Alright, what are we doing? I have a 5... Wait, hold up. X5 on speed. And this helps with my unarmored stat. So if yeah, we can put our stat points into speed. Oh, I can only put 1 in. But it seems like you kind of want to do that because you get so much more value. Like if I put a stat point into endurance, that's 51 versus 50. That's nothing. I think we gotta dump into like speed. And let's go... Should we go strength? Agility has value, but like what is agility? Your ability to dodge and hit targets in melee. Oh, that's actually really good. Hold up, we're gonna put points there. Dude, I picked like the best I straight up think that I picked like the best possible build here. I hope that allocated the points. Did it? Yes, it did. Cool. Like we've got, like I think that Redguard is just like good. I think Redguard is just the best one because like we've got the short blades. We've got like everything is feeding into everything. I think this is a good build. I am gonna get beat up by this bird. Alright, I got him. And it just vanishes. So I can't loot the bird. I don't know, it's I just wonder like how many years do you think it's gonna be until The Elder Scrolls 6 comes out? Because now that Starfield's done, that's probably what they're working on. Oh, dude, that guy casting spells just like makes the whole game freeze up. Any day now. Good guess. Good guess. I think that's likely. Wait, did he get stuck? Okay, good. He's stuck. Bye. Well, they announced it, but they announced it with a JPEG, and it's just the title. They were just like... It's one of those, like, fake-ass announcements where they're just like, we are going to make the game. And it's just like, there's no way that they had anything. And, like, then later, they're like, nah, we're gonna make it after Starfield. So, like, I don't think they were legitimately working on it until Starfield was finished, probably. But I wonder if Elder Scrolls 6 will even be good, or if, like, they're just bad now, and Starfield was people's realization of that. I don't know, personally, I've never been into this kind of stuff. People were complaining about Skyrim a lot when that game came out, but now Skyrim is, like, beloved, so who knows? Opinions change on things over time. Maybe Starfield will be considered a beloved game in some years' time. Fallout 76 so bad we needed something to distract from that. It's like, I think they did that with Diablo after the disastrous phone game thing that they did. I'm pretty sure they very quickly had to say, by the way, we are making 4, just as like a, no announcement, but don't worry, we're making 4. Pay no attention to the phone game. Yo, Mr. Plushie, thanks for the good luck. I should sell all this crap, actually. We're walking back across town. I need to sell all of my crap. What? He followed me into town? What the hell is this? Go away. He followed me into town? How? Does he follow through doors? Like, you better not come into Caius's house. Yeah, I didn't think so.
How can I help you?
Skooma. Spoon. Totally just like body checked the microphone. Sorry. Hello? Hello? Hello, game? I think it crashed. I think it crashed. I think it's dead. Yeah, the soft reboot's not working. Console is dead. Hold please. I sure hope it's saved. I think it's saved right before it did that, so I think we're good. I think it literally just saved before crashing, right? Otherwise, we're going and getting that box again, because I didn't save at all. Was that it? They announced Overwatch 2 to distract from Diablo Immortal? Don't you guys have phones? One of the all-time classic lines. Where are you, Morrowind? There you are. I really don't know why the textures are doing that. They're like distorted, but only on kind of like the right half of the screen. Like look at the W. It actually doesn't even look so bad on stream, I think. No, it's kind of bad, but it's a lot worse. It's like pretty bad. I don't know. I used to have that problem with GameCube. My GameCube setup was weird. When we were doing GameCube thing, and certain games would have texture, just like weird texture issues. But like that shouldn't be a thing on the Xbox. But then again, it could just be like a busted implementation of 480p because it's Bethesda, and I wouldn't put it past them to just like do it wrong. I remember reading, this is totally unrelated, but I remember reading a while ago, they wrote up a post-mortem on the development of World Tour, the GameCube game World Tour, where it's an extreme sports game where you ride a rocket-powered scooter and there's time travel. Great game. This dude is waiting outside the house for me. Oh my god. I legit have to kill him. I legit have to kill this guy. I'm going to the pawn shop. Leave me alone. But I was reading that, and apparently that game does not support 480p, and the reason why is because none of the developers owned 480p monitors. Like, they just didn't have that. They couldn't look at the game in 480p, and they said in the write-up, like, yeah, it probably worked fine, but we couldn't test it, so we couldn't ship it. None of us own 480p monitors or displays of any kind, because they're expensive. And if that's the case, then I wonder if the same thing happened to Morrowind, and it's less like messed up. Yeah, I have to go find the guards, then have them like beat them up for me or something.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
I am gonna sell you so much crap, buddy. I hope you like plates. Dude, if I sold him the box, if I just sell this guy the box, I should dump the pants collection as well. I was kind of just stealing everyone's pants. I have no need for this pants. $146. We get 150. We got 150. Who wrote all of my 52 pages? I mean, the pages are short, but like, my god. Who wrote all of this crap? And then the music just stops. Wait, where did he go? Is he gone? I think I managed to shake him. Oh my god, there he is. I mean, let's just leave him to that then. No, now he's coming. I figure if I sleep for like 8 hours at Caius's house, it should make him go away. Or we could lead him to the guards. Leading him to the guards is probably better. I mean, he walked past the guards before. Very easy for him to get stuck on things. Show me that world map. Here you go. A beautiful map of a beautiful game. And we can click A to go to world and reveal that I have explored this portion of the game so far. And the game is this big. Yep. There's even DLC Island up here, which we're not going to go to. It would be more fun if it would be fun if we could like zoom out even further and just see the entirety of Tamriel. And this is just like a little bit of it. It's kind of fun. I do like how all of I've never like played Elder Scrolls, but I've always been into the idea that like all these games take place in different provinces of the same world. So like over time, I remember seeing a map someone made online where it was like the game maps overlaid onto like a map of the whole world. And it was really cool to just see like all the different, like the way the games fit together. Dude, get him. Bro, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked. Guard, help me. Someone in particular. This guy. This guy. Morrowind lore. Spears include spears and halberds. Thank you. Can I get him to like accidentally whack the guard? No, the guard is just not helping. Alright, we're gonna have to go into Caius's house and then just take a nap for so long that he gets bored and leaves. I think that's the play. I think that might work. We'll try it again. Please don't crash.
Greetings.
Alright, hopefully he's not out there anymore. Unless he's just been waiting out there for 8 hours, which would be hilarious. I've got the box. Orders? Get the information about the... Oh, right, no, the box was for... Hang on. I found the puzzle box, Hasfat, and Tabalus. Yeah, we gotta go back to Hasfat. Oh my god, he's still here. I just have to kill him. I mean, he's gonna be chasing me around the entire world map until I kill him. I think he's just gotta go. He followed me all the way back to town.
Speak quickly.
Like, there's no like, he's exceeded his wander radius. He'll just go anywhere. He'll even wait outside of your house for you.
Talk is free. What do you want?
I think the guy we're looking for is downstairs in the dojo.
Speak freely.
Asfat. Disappearance of the dwarves. Dunmer oral accounts record that the Dwemer, I guess they're the dwarves, were utterly destroyed by the gods for profane practices. Interesting. Anyway, I've got the box. The little cube. I have the cube. Bro, I have the cube. How do I hand him the cube? Equip. Info. Drop. Cube. Oh wait, he says the favor. Bam. Perfect. Let me take this box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the 6th house. And about the Nerevarine, by the way. The inscriptions on the box are the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered the report, come back and I'll have a key you can take back to Arkingthand. Ugh. Alright. 6th house. House Dagoth. Oh, Dagoth is the 6th house, the lost 6th house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council, sure, and was destroyed for their treason. Answer any questions, but I'll have to give some notes. Recommend some 6th house references. Sure, Morrowind history. Try on Morrowind, the Imperial Province. This is way too much lore for me. This is intense. What an adventurer like you really needs is a sense of current events. You're right. The great houses hate each other. Theft, murder, assassination, secret raids. The temple is trying to kill off a rebellious faction called the Dissident Priests. Hang on. Okay, I thought I had to sneeze, but I don't. Ashlander nomads raid each other, attack traders and pilgrims. A secret cult is killing off Imperial citizens. All bad enough. The real problem is the blight, monsters and diseases. The natives say it comes from the Red Mountain. It's been a problem. This is so much lore. Okay, houses. Where? Nerevarine. The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar. I think we read this already. Tell Caius that Sharn Gramuzgob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths. Gotcha.
I'm waiting.
I feel like he's around here because, I mean, is he not? The frame rate's not that bad. We're solidly in the mid-20s. There's some pretty bad hitching, depending on what direction you're aiming. Like if I look over here, this is probably low 20s. There's a lot of we're like stuttering, where the game will just like lock up for a moment. Oh my god. Oh, like that. Like that. Game just completely freezes. He just hangs out in here with no shirt on, huh? With the skooma pipe. Moon sugar. This guy looks so ridiculous, by the way. Just like something about his texture work and the shape of his body is just so like, it's like a shitpost. Like he looks ridiculous. Also, he has the exact same head as the guy trying to kill me. I'm gonna dump the On Morrowind book, though. I feel like that's trash. Disturbing dreams. In Morrowind, if you have disturbing dreams, the temple says you're crazy and they want to lock you up. Okay. Gildan, what is this? Nightblade Gildan. I'm now just like asking him about completely random things. Here's this. An orphan, an outcast, will one day unite all the tribes of the Dunmer. Oh, right, he already said that. Sixth house. A trusted informant says they're a secret cult. How do I... Which one of these is gonna advance the game? Maybe orders? The notes are from Hasfat and Tabalus. Look over in more detail. I have new orders for you. Orders. They cover the sixth house admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. Get Sharn Gramuzgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. She will have you do a side quest. Great. You know what? You know what, buddy? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, and I have a lot of hammers to repair my sword with. Time for you to die. Oh, God.
How can I help you?
We can just rest for like 2 hours at a time. We can just rest for like 2 hours at a time. You had a disturbing dream. You can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led you among the dead as through a wedding celebration. Interesting. Posting this in the Spock 1 Dreams channel. That didn't heal me. All right. Time to cook this dude. Oh, that read was crazy. He shoots where you're gonna be. He has the reads.
Go ahead.
Hopefully he didn't heal. He did not. We can duck into the house to heal and then come back. If we sleep, then he's gonna heal at that point. But as long as I don't sleep. Alright. Get the fuck out. This guy sucks. Snowy Granius, give me your stuff. I'm selling your clothes. I'm even gonna sell the axe. Yes, Under the Skin, that is the guy from yesterday. He did actually follow me all the way back into the town, and it seems like he was kind of just gonna follow me around for the entire game if I didn't do something about it. So there, I had to spend some healing potions, but he is now dead, so no longer a problem. I don't know, that's gonna be kind of annoying though if enemies are like that, like if they just follow you around and then wait outside and just never go away. That's like pretty awful. You have any cool stuff I can buy, by the way? It's all the junk that I've been selling. Green pot. Some more hammers, though. Seems like there's always hammers for sale. That's 6/6. That's no good. I think my weapon that I've been using is a 7/12 or something like that. Yeah, 7/12. I think part of the reason the frame rate looks so bad is because enemies, or just like other people, animate at a lower frame rate when they're farther away. Like if this guy starts walking, like look at that. The game's frame rate is alright, but like look at them walking back there. If that's the only motion on screen, then it actually just looks like the game is running like ass. But nah, that's just like a performance thing. Man, the Mages Guild is way cooler than ours. Look how sick their guild is. If you complete an errand for me, I need the skull of Lavul and Drano. You'll find it in the Andrano. You'll find it in whatever. But take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some primitive prejudices against necromancy. Yeah, man. Real primitive. And take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. The tomb is south of Pelagad, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest and southeast to Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Take an old short sword and some scrolls. Fire blade added to inventory. Some other stuff. Okay. Hey, Alexi. Is there like a free bed here that I can borrow? It doesn't seem like there is. Oh, here we go. Your crime has been reported. You can't sleep in someone else's bed. Ah, crap. That is how long I've been playing the game for. Not today, but just overall. I'm not a speedrunner or anything, but I track how long it takes me to play through games just for fun. I feel like I'm about to have to pay the court a fine or serve my time in jail. My crime of trying to take a nap has been reported. I'm not a speedrunner of Morrowind. I have never played this before, so... I'm sorry, Kazuma Kiryu. I still can't believe that Daryl Carrillo was in the Evil Dead game. I didn't think that guy was in anything. The answer is never, and you already know that. South of Pelagad, just off the road, just before the fork where the road goes southwest towards Seydanin and southeast towards Vivek. Maybe the fork is this fork. Up here. We got a dude. He's just a guard. What is this then? Moonmoth Legion Fort. Don't care. Ghost Gate. Man, these guys still take way too long to beat up. Okay. I did just get given an enchanted sword. But I don't necessarily want to be using... Bro. I know I'm out of stamina, but come on now. Alright. Kinda sucks that I have to, like, walk everywhere if I want my stamina to be halfway decent. I kinda want to be using, like, crappy little weapons. I think it's better. Like, I don't know what counts as a short blade, but I want to be using short blades. Daggers, tauntos, short swords. Did he give me a short sword? Hang on, is that what that was? Fire blade. Short blade, yeah. And it is straight up worse, although it does fire damage 1 to 25. And he did say that I would probably need it, so we're probably going to swap to that. But it does seem to maybe do worse damage than the thing that I bought, like, 2 hours ago. Wonder if it's this. Just before the fork. We haven't gotten to the fork yet. No. Ada Numurin, not going there.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
Suddenly a bandit jumped out. He was a dark elf. He did take my jewels. Yeah, I'm not... You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna agree to do this, and then... Like, who cares? Where am I? I'm kind of walking across the whole... Well, it's a bit sad looking at it. I've actually not been very far at all. This is Balmora, and I've just walked that out of all of this. Damn. I feel like I've walked pretty far. But I've barely walked anywhere at all. Ulu Musa. Uma Musume? Wow, that was not even a load. That was just the game freezing for a second. Alright. Alright, this is so... They said it was before the Vivek Sedanin intersection, so I think we're going this way. I think we're going this way, and then there's gonna be another intersection, and it's right before that. Like, it's gonna be this, probably. I bet this is it. Yep. Alright. I am gonna step away for a sec. Anyway, I will be right back, and we're just gonna send it. We're just gonna go in and see how it goes. I'm probably gonna have to back out, I'm guessing, and like go to the town nearby and like restock and figure things out and then go back in. But yeah, we'll just try it. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, alright, I'm back. Let's go. Expensive shoes. I mean, sure. I feel like the dead body just on the floor is not a good sign. Yeah, there's like spooky ghosts in here. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna need this. Apparently this is the only way to damage them. Oof. Oh, it's dead? I can't see it at all, but I'll take its ectoplasm. Apparently it's here. I mean, I'm straight up just gonna, like, back out repeatedly. That's my plan. Don't care. Going in. Man, this thing hits like a truck. Look at that. Goodbye. Time to leave. I guess because it's the fire damage is 1 to 25, although it says there's some number of there's some number of uses it has. Yeah, charge 16 out of 50. I don't know what happens when the charge runs out. I'm gonna lose to a worm. Right. Is there any way to get it enchanted again, though? Because I think I need it to be enchanted, because it'll only... Like, it seemed like the ghost would only take damage to fire damage. A donation of 35 and receive a blessing. Sure. I don't care about any of this stuff, actually. I don't even know what this is. Veloth's Indwelling. Sure. Oh, short blade skill popping off. I'm dead. I'm just dead. Pay someone or a soul gem? Ugh. So it runs out real fast, though. It ran out really fast. So, like, am I just gonna have to ferry this sword back and forth to the closest enchanter, probably in town somewhere? And I'm gonna have to do this whenever I have to fight ghosts and things. That is super annoying. I don't have silver. I could check Pelagad. Pelagia? I don't know what they want me to call that. But I could check there and see if they sell a silver sword or something, but I don't know. Fire damage. This is cast once. This is also trash, because we can cast a spell twice. What if it misses or something? Where's my chopper? Where is that thing? Did I drop it by accident? Oh, please tell me I didn't accidentally drop my only good weapon at some point. I think I did. Where is it? It's gone. Yeah, looks like I accidentally dropped the only good weapon I have. That's cool. I don't know. I must have accidentally pressed the drop button trying to unequip it. That's a long blade. I don't want to bother with a long blade. This is working though. We can beat the skeletons with the crappy little daggers that I have. So this is kind of working. Oh, I never posted that, I'm just gonna post my go live message in Discord. I forgot to ever send that. I typed it and then I didn't hit send. Well, an hour and 20 minutes late works, I guess. Weren't there like big guys down here? Am I imagining that? Am I imagining the presence of the big guys? Silver dagger, let's go. Okay, now we're in there. It's a short sword too. Let's grab the bungler's bane. Journeyman's armor hammer, repair prongs, we take those. Oh man, look at how much damage the skeleton just took. The skeleton just got owned. Ah, crap. Nope. Bye. Where am I on the map of this? I'm trying to understand this map, and it's like so, the map is so pixely. It's weird. It's a weird looking map. It's kind of hard to read. I think I'm gonna die to this guy, though. Oh my god, I did a lot of damage. Okay. Alright, we got him. Let's go. And he dropped nothing. Oh, okay, he's got a lesser soul gem. That's okay. So soul gems are actually not that rare. I don't know why, but I kind of expected them to like be rare, but they're not. Dagger of Judgment, damage endurance 5 to 8 points, damage strength. I'm just gonna pick it up. Just give me that. And there's the skull as well that I came here for. Is that gonna like summon someone or nah? Whoa. 165 gold for that. Just give me all of that, please. My unarmored skill just went up from gaining knowledge to this. The 36 lessons of Vivek, Sermon 15. I am the Sharmat. Sure. Sure, man. And here we got some expensive salt. Don't mind if I do. That wasn't so bad at all. That was fine. There's still enemies nearby, but who knows where they are and who cares? I'm out of here. I have to bring that all the way back to Balmora, dude. I think I'm gonna take the bug. How much money do I have? I have, do I really only have 20? No, I have a lot more than 25 gold. How much do I have? How? Oh, 584. I have $584. I can afford to take the bug. I thought that plant was gonna be like an evil snail or something. Hopefully there's a fast travel bug here. I've just kind of assumed that there's gonna be one in every town. But I guess that is just an assumption. Maybe there's no fast travel out of here. Uh-oh. Whoops. I forgot about that. Ah, shit. Fine, this asshole extorting me for $9. The crime of trying to sleep in a bed when every bed in the game has let me sleep in it except for that one. Sure. There is like no bug here. Yeah, I don't know. Guess I gotta walk. Guess I'm walking. Hang on. Let me check the map. Is it gonna be better to just like... I think it's gonna be better to just walk to Seyda and then bug from there. What? I did not talk to this guy, but okay. I am a sleeper. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you Tapioca, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen. Father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams and do some stuff. Sure, whatever. And then also, you can ask him about the DLC, and he says the same thing as everything else, as everyone else. I mean, having not really learned that much about the situation so far, I think I am Team Dagoth, just in the sense of like, yeah, we should kick out the Imperials, right? I don't know what he plans to do, specifically. I don't know if we'll even get that moral choice. Like, surely this is the type of game where we will get that moral choice, but I don't know, maybe not. I mean, yeah, but like if they're like invaders, then that's bad. It's bad to invade. Oh, here's the dashing dark elf. Hold up. Greetings, my friend. It is I, Nels Lendo. Star Wars character ass name. I see you have heard of me. Pretty much, Muck. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm down. Where do I sign? Nels Lendo is a reasonable man. Hardly the cutthroat some of you would make me out as. A fair and healthy proposition. You will give me 50 septims, and in return you will be allowed to continue safely on your journey. Fucking Lamau, dude, no. No matter, such is the life of Nels Lendo. Oh my god, he's kicking my ass. Oh my god, I'm dead. Alright. I got Nels Lendoed. That's actually totally fine. I'm now unloading the part of the game where I spent $9 on talking to that guy, so we're good. And now I just I also voluntarily spoke to Nels Lendo there. I guess I don't have the journal entry about Dagoth anymore, but I don't care, so it's fine. I'll travel during the day, so there are no Nels Lendos about. Ah, shit. No, there he is. Alright, we're gonna swing wide. He won't even know. He won't even know. Low poly giant rat, my beloved. Where's the Sadanin is allegedly back this way. It is back that way. Guess I'll just walk straight west. How does that relate to, like, that's where that is. So we came from there and then turned. All right. I don't exactly get how I did that, but I guess I did that. No, I'm not gonna get distracted. My acrobatics is going up. I'm just spamming the jump button as I walk around. I think that's what's making it go up. The acrobatics, what does it do? Acrobatics. Acrobatics enables one to jump long distances and avoid damage when falling from great heights. Nimble acrobats can reach areas others cannot get to and can direct their paths while falling. I'm just gonna start jumping everywhere. All right, bunny hop gameplay then. I think every jump is +1 to my acrobatics. So if I just like surf up this slope, every time I do that, it's like +10. This reminds me of in Mario Odyssey, in all unique moons runs where you have to get all like 880 moons or whatever. In that game, one of the moons requires you to jump enough times, and then you get it as like one of the achievement moons from Toadette at the end of the game. And so I remember watching Spike run that, and there's like a spot in the game where you're under a low ceiling, and you can just mash the jump button and just jump like incredibly fast. That's what I need to find in this game. Nah, it was still 1. I still only got 1. Even though that was a bit more of a jump. I need to find the Mario Odyssey spot where you can just jump. Just mash L and just get like 1 frame jumps, and the faster you mash, the more you jump. Surfing up the stairs seems really good. This does suck because jump is L. So I am mashing the left trigger, which is not fun. I just want to get it to 10. All right, there we go. There's an entire city of stairs where you usually farm this. Yeah, just spam jump up the hill and you get like crazy amount of jumps. But also, I'm just going to casually jump everywhere because it doesn't really seem to slow you down. It does mean no stamina, but also running means no stamina. And walking is a pain in the ass in this game, so I might as well just jump everywhere.
Please, by all means. I'm listening.
Please, by all means. Alright, I'm not even talking to you. There's a risk of over-leveling things? Really? Is that true? At Grok, is this true? Okay, cool. Now some other guy got me. Someone said earlier there was no level scaling. So if there's level scaling, then I'll be sad. At Grog. Yo, thanks to the GL, Archie. I have no clue what I'm doing, but I've been playing for 3.5 hours and nothing terrible has happened yet, so maybe I'm fine. Maybe it's okay that I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll take that skull from you, perfect for what I have in mind. As I promised, I will answer your question about the Naravarine cult. The Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Naravar will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophesized Naravarine will cast down the false gods of the tribunal temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders who DGAF. Here, take this copy of my notes on the topic. Okay.
Strength is a virtue, friend.
Oh, I think I see what you mean. Like, if you gain actual levels from this, then you will end up leveling by jumping and not by doing combat. So then your combat stats will suck even though you're level 10. I guess I see what you mean, but I don't think I am gaining major levels from this. Not that I have any way of being able to tell that really, but I'm at 4 out of 10 towards level 3. I don't know, I'll jump around for a while and see if the 4 out of 10 ever goes up to a 5 out of 10. This guy just loves to talk to me. It's definitely not a major skill of mine. It's a misc skill down here, along with unarmored. I'm trying to make unarmored a thing for me. Yo, Piper, thanks for the 48 months. 4 years. That is way too long. Thanks for the 48 months, Spy Salamiri. I appreciate it a ton, dude. I hope you've been doing well recently. I am also super looking forward to the Snug SMS in the future.
Well met, Outlander.
Well met, Outlander. Look at all of this crap we can talk to him about. Orders. And these are Sharn's notes on the Naravarine cult. I'm promoting you to Blade's apprentice, Tapioca. Now give me some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plan. See you at a higher level of conditioning before I send you out again. Take some time to polish your skills and enhance your cover story with freelance adventuring. Then when you're at a level of performance I want to see, I'll have new orders ready for you. All right. We're the temple anyway. The tribunal temple is the native religion. For the services. Service? No, not that kind of service. Hold up, let me sleep in your bed.
Hello there. How are you?
Well, athletics and acrobatics are not the same thing. I feel like that's crazy. This is like a... I feel like this is one of those things that, like, when people complain about games getting simpler, what they're complaining about is, like, look how many goddamn skills there are. Acrobatics, athletics, and agility are 3 different things in this game. And it's just like, what? What does it all mean? We got a restock? No. No. They were all 3D going back to the very first Elder Scrolls Arena. This is the first one where it's like fully 100% 3D. Like, I think the original Elder Scrolls Arena kind of looks like Doom, and Daggerfall has tons of like 2D people and things like that in it. And this one is fully polygonal, no more billboards and whatnot, but they were all 3D. The only thing I know about the older Elder Scrolls, like before this one, the only thing I know at all comes from watching speedruns of them back in the day. In the Elder Scrolls Arena, they screwed up and set some item so that whenever you pick it up, it advances the main story quest by 1. And so you can just keep leaving the dungeon, re-entering, and picking it up until you beat the game. And then Daggerfall is just a truly, truly messed up game. Let's see. So we were given orders, yeah. This was the egg poacher quest that we started. Daggerfall, like I said, I've only seen the run, but the run involved a whole lot of, like, I think they spent more time out of bounds than inbounds in that speedrun. It was like 20 minutes. And there was a glitch where you would, like, get onto the roof of a building and then just, like, yeet yourself across the entire map to travel between cities. Let's see, is this person gonna tell me where the mine is? Because I don't remember. I already told you how to get there and I don't like repeating myself. This is a video game, lady. You're gonna repeat yourself. I'm sorry, I need those directions. They're in here. Shulk egg mine. Wait, are they not in here? Here we go. Yeah. Short distance southwest of Balmora, the old suspension bridge across Odai. Follow the river south of Balmora until you see the bridge overhead.
Can you ask your question?
let's go do that, and maybe now with my, like, level 2, just, like, I'm much cooler now, so maybe I can beat those guys, those egg poachers who were giving me problems. And I'm really not an Elder Scrolls person. Like, I mentioned this yesterday, but I somehow managed to play, like, the first half an hour of this game, Oblivion, and Skyrim, and then never beyond for any of them. But at the time, yeah, I was not, like, in, like, online gaming spaces much around the time Oblivion came out, because I was, like, literally 10. So I just remember hearing that Oblivion was really good, but I probably heard that on, like, X-Play or something, and, like, alright, of course they're gonna say that. But I was definitely on the internet for Skyrim coming out, and there were a whole lot of complainers about that game being, like, too simple or casualized or whatever. And I believe it was the quest markers that everyone was mad about. Is, what do you mean you don't just have to go off of verbal directions that people don't repeat? What do you mean? Everything is respawned in here now. Game is peak modernization that loses originality. I mean, I'm a giant boomer, clearly. I'm here playing this, and to me this, like, doesn't seem that bad. As far as, you know, like, I don't feel that I need more quality of life than what this game is offering me. Like, I think this game is fine. This seems normal to me. Yeah, no, I feel that. Like, for me personally, I would not mind. I'm not saying I need it. Like, I'm totally fine with this. This just feels like a video game to me. It doesn't feel like, oh, it's so dated or anything like that. But, I also wouldn't mind if I did have markers. Because personally, I know that there are lots of people out there who, like, there are lots of people out there who are down to, like, do some, like, real role playing. Like, I'm gonna be Tapioca the Mage, and I always walk around and, you know, I always beat up whoever I meet, and so I've been killing everyone in the city and hoarding all of their items into this one house and this and that and stuff like that. You know, people make their own fun in games. But I am a complete loser, and I'm not like that. So if they just want to tell me where to go, that works too. Like, I wasn't role-playing anyway. Don't worry about it. I'm getting beat up by this worm because I'm totally out of stamina. Okay, we're gonna get a bunch of stamina before we go into the fight with the egg poachers. Like, we're gonna come down here. Finding new areas with no prior knowledge is really exciting. It is pretty good. I liked Breath of the Wild for that. When Breath of the Wild came out, I liked just, like, climbing mountains. Even though there was nothing up there, it was just fun to, like, figure out how to get up the mountain with the amount of stamina you have. I felt like it was fun and adventurous. And, you know, there were a lot of points of interest on the map as well, where you would see, like, a weird-shaped mountain, or, like, the funny peninsula that, like, spirals in on itself. And it's like, huh, wonder what the situation with that is. And so you just go check it out. I am still losing to these guys. They're crazy. How are they so good? How are they so good? I mean, damn, like... I might have to dip into my large collection of random trash. Or, like, we can smack him with the... Cast when strikes. Damage endurance. Damage strength 5 to 8 points. I don't know what that means. My thing with this game and quality of life that I will say... I really wish I understood what this stuff meant. They do let you, you can get info, but then info just, like, doesn't help, or I, like, just still don't get it. Like, when you, like, even the way they explain the stats are just like, no, I don't get it. Damage is their endurance and strength. So maybe I should hit them with it until they can't damage me anymore because they're too weak. Alright, get fucking blasted. So now they're not gonna hit as hard. Oh, I had it the whole time. Where did this come from? I could have sworn this was not in my inventory anymore. But here it is. Alright, now we whack him with the wakizashi. Dude, I'm dedicated. We're winning this fight. We're winning this fight. We're winning this fight. I'm gonna use some healing. I'm not gonna sleep because that'll heal them too. But I am gonna come back here and do this. And I'm even gonna use a potion. I'm even gonna use a potion. Oh, I'm getting beat up, dude. I think they healed. I think they healed. Hold up. They healed. Okay, so I have to do this all in one go. If you leave the room, they heal. That is, Actually, that is how all the other enemies in the game work, isn't it? Never mind. I don't know why I thought that I could leave and heal and come back, I think. I forget if that's how the guy lurking outside Caius's house worked earlier. The concept of use a skill and that's how you gain XP in the skill is very good. Um... Ah... I don't know. I don't think I have an opinion, actually. I think I boldly have no take on that. It just is what it is to me. Poll 100 was not that good of a theme. I was gonna do, no, it was not Morrowind 5 times. Originally I was gonna do the 5 games I wanted to play the least, which is what I did for GameCube Thing 100, but I decided that I didn't want to do that to myself. So instead I picked the 5 games that I thought would make the best content, which is a very loose theme, but I went and found 5 games where I'm like, I might like it, I might not like it, but it is going to be a good stream. That's what I decided to go with. So the 5 games were Morrowind, Metal Slug 3, Myst 4, Shenmue 2, and some other 5th thing that I've already forgotten. Hold up. I have it written down still. Yeah, Indigo Prophecy, right? Indigo Prophecy was game 5. So basically a bunch of adventure games, Metal Slug and this. I acknowledge that it was a very adventure game heavy poll. Indigo Prophecy is the heavy rain, dude, yeah. I thought I equipped the Wakizashi. Whoops. Worm dead. I'm not gonna be able to kill the last guy though. That was so many misses. Ah, it was so many misses. We just lose. We just lose. It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt, though. Yeah, I actually... Shenmue 2 was a last-minute replacement onto Pole 100 because it was gonna be Shadow of Memories, but then that just showed up randomly and then everyone voted for it, so then that's out the window. The 5 worst games poll was gonna be Metal Dungeon, Daisen Ryaku 7, Shattered Union, Commandos 2, and I forget what the 5th game was gonna be. But that's how it was gonna be. Get back here, coward. Yeah, basically a whole lot of RTS on console, and then some real... Oh, and Arx Fatalis was game 5. That guy just led me into the Queen's Lair so I could get beat up by all of the worker bees. Jerk. Yeah, Arx Fatalis was going to be on there because I feel like that game looks really complicated. And so I'm kind of afraid of it. Oh, sure, but they're not beating him up. Only beating me up. Sure, just kill me. Just kill me, boys. Oh, these loads are so bad. Also, I like the Lobster Man. Who is this guy? We're gonna meet him eventually, maybe. Loading screen foreshadowing a weird Lobster Man. I feel like the voice lines that people make fun of are like more of an Oblivion thing. You know, when the guard shows up and he says, "Stop, you have violated the law." You know, that sort of thing. That's more of an Oblivion thing. It's go time on the Iron Wakizashi. Yeah, that was early 360. That was early Xbox 360.
You in
Alright, we got him. The poachers are dead. Nothing happened when I killed those poachers, though. It didn't do, like, a journal update or anything. It was just, like, new, and all the rest in the series are old. Well, Oblivion was on PC as well back then. It was even on PS3 if you hate yourself and want to play the PS3 version. But yeah, like, the gap is not that big. I was saying, like, imagine in that time they were able to make Oblivion, then Fallout 3, and then Skyrim, all within a couple years. And now it's just like every game it takes like 6 years to make. Which seems kind of bad. If not for financial reasons, then at least because, you know, fewer games. Well, I guess I got him. Gotta go way back to find, the egg stuff. Yeah. Report back to Adis when they're dead. Well, they're dead, so I guess I can maybe report back now and we're fine. Yeah, I don't know. I hate to be a jaded boomer gamer, but it is just like, man, shit kind of sucks now, doesn't it? Not nearly as many games coming out. And the ones that do are usually full of, like, stupid stuff. A bunch of, like, live service crap. Man, having stamina really matters, because we, like, shredded that guy. Yeah, that's true. Like, when I do say, like, oh, it's all worse now, there is a massive caveat of indies exist now and they didn't used to. So it's like, okay, if you're just like an indie gamer, then you're probably still happy. I don't know why I don't play more indie games, because I really should. I really should. Yeah, I saw Macaw playing the Ninja Gaiden game for a little bit the other day. Is this the exit? Yes. Controls fantastically, really good difficulty. That's good. We'll see. We'll see if the new 3D one is any good, but I don't know. I don't know if I played Ninja Gaiden Black and it was good, but Ninja Gaiden Black was like a sweaty enough experience that I don't feel the need to play Ninja Gaiden 2 anytime soon. Like, a game like that is good, but it's also kind of tiring, where it's just like, damn, I can't go on another, like, ridiculous ninja adventure like that right now. Like, every single enemy requires you to be, like, paying full attention, and you're trying to figure out where to go. Solve puzzles and figure out bosses, like, constantly. Yo, Squaresoft, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it a ton. I appreciate it a ton, Squaresoft. Thank you. Is it not on the... Is it not on the list? Did I screw up? Hang on. Did I not actually set it? I didn't actually set it. Well, it should be in poll history. It is Onimusha. It is Genma Onimusha.
Head on.
What? I did it. I did it. They're dead. Hello? Okay, you get both of them. Good. Here's your payment. 100 septims. We've got some extra potions from a recent raid. Take these. They'll come in handy. Tell me when you're ready for more orders. Alright, go next. We have a contract from Caldera Mining Company to kill 4 Telvanni agents responsible for trouble at the mine. We're trying to unionize the mine. 4 Telvanni agents are responsible for theft and disappearances at the Caldera Ebony mines. Alinu Aralin, Sathasa Nerothrin, Bothina Herothrin, and Alvleg. They're hiding in a cave in the hills north of Caldera Mine. When the 4 agents are dead, report back. Take care. It's likely one of them is on lookout, posted outside the mines. The quickest way to Caldera is to have the guild guide at the Mages Guild transport you. Oh, interesting.
Talk is free. What do you want?
Resting here is illegal. You'll need to find a bed. Okay, they let you do it, but they warn you that it's illegal first. I'll go to the bed in the basement. Yeah, Vice City is... Vice City was made in like 6 months. It's a very good game considering how quickly they made it. It makes you wonder if, you know... you know when you play a game and you get to the credits and the credits are like, special thanks to our family and wives for putting up with us not being home for the last 3 months. And it's just like, yeah, wait a minute. Vice City is gonna be like, you know, special thanks to our families who we can finally see after 1 year of not going outside. Because they made that game really fast. It is damn good, though. You know, GTA 3 is 2001. GTA Vice City is 2002. So they put that whole thing together in under a year. Oh, hello, Wittgenstein. I think I'm fine to just go to the mine. I feel like because I could barely do the last quest, this quest is gonna, like, destroy me. But it's worth a shot. Actually, I should check to see if, I should just check Caius to see if we can progress the game now, because I assume I had to go do something, and then now we're gonna be able to, like, continue. I just sort of made an assumption. Name is Tapioca because I felt like it. There's actually no deeper meaning. I feel like most people have a deeper meaning. I was just like, I need a word. My username needs to be a word, and I chose Tapioca, and then there you go. It's really not exotic. Like, so I get comments from people all the time just assuming I'm Brazilian. Like, even though, like, I don't know if you know, but I do not have a Brazilian accent at all. I don't sound like I'm from Brazil. I'm not from Brazil. But for years and years and years, people have left YouTube comments or shown up in chat and all of these things to be like, yo, Brazil? BR question mark? And it's like, no. No, I'm not from Brazil. But apparently they eat a lot of tapioca down there. But, like, we here in the US, like if you think of tapioca, like tapioca pudding is not particularly exotic. Um, as well as like tapioca, like those balls they put in your tea. That's like I think that was invented in like Taiwan or something, but I don't know. I don't think I don't think tapioca is that weird, but I just kind of picked the word at random. It had a vibe that I liked. I'm not ready for you yet. You're not at the level of performance I'm looking for. Okay, never mind. But I feel like most people do have a deeper meaning than that for why they picked their username. And I'm just like, no. Completely random word. I don't even particularly like tapioca pudding or those little balls they put in the tea. Apparently in Brazil, they just like fry it up as like chips and just eat it. And that's tapioca. I've never had that. I feel like I should, just for like the sake of the lore.
Fresh game.
Oh. Wait, is the bot dead? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I should probably update that. You raise a good point. I previously beat every GameCube game except the sports ones because they're bad, but I spent like 3 years beating 474 GameCube games on stream. And now that that's over, I am doing it to every Xbox game. So we got another 450 queued up, and this is game 100 on the Xbox. But that's what that means. Almost every. And Largo Winch, true. Look, if I ever have to trash anything, Largo Winch is towards the top of the list. Used Pizza played it and said it was good. So, well, he didn't say it was good. He said it was entertaining. So I should probably put Largo Winch on the list. But it's not going on. It's not going on the list. Unless I have to add games to the list, and then I'll do it. How do I guess I'm just looking for the Caldera Mine. The funny thing is, I'm really not much of a Nintendo fan. Like, I do play a lot of Nintendo games, I guess. I mean, I've played every Nintendo game on the GameCube, so there you go. But really, I don't think of myself as, like, one of those Nintendo people. I just had a GameCube as a kid, so I have an affinity for the cube. Yeah, Outlaw Golf already happened. Don't have to do that again. This is gonna be so terrible. I have to, like, sit here and get this guy. Unarmored skill going up, though. You love to see it. Yeah, there's a lot of outlaw stuff I have to do. Right, it says... I mean, let's just go ahead. We're about to hit level 3. Oh. I didn't hit level 3, even though it said I should rest. There we go. Let's go with... Oh, now my strength has a 5x on it. Well, let's go speed, strength, and agility then, because of course. Yeah, I'm missing because I'm low on stamina. If your stamina bar is good, then you hit, like, most of the time, I feel like. At least, like, with the weapon I have and the enemies I'm fighting. I'm hitting, like, most of the time if my stamina is good. But my stamina is rarely good. The way the game works... Like, it's the green bar in the corner, and it's just constantly draining as I walk around. And you have to sit here and, like, wait for it to regen. It'll regen if you're walking as well, but like, do I really want to move at this speed for the entire playthrough? Of course not. Of course I don't. So we're running. And I just deal with not having stamina a lot of the time. Caldera is this way. Okay. Yeah, that's something I've seen that come up a lot online over the years, that like this game is dice rolling, but it looks like you should gain some kind of benefit if your sword hits them. Like if your sword hits them, shouldn't it hit? But no. No, not at all. Your sword connecting them is just what rolls the dice. But I don't know, I'm really not bothered at all by that. Yes. Just making sure I'm going the right way. There is a map. Here's the map, though. As you can see, the map sucks. So you can kind of see on the map, but you kind of can't. The entire game is incredibly brown and foggy, though. That is what they were going for. This is Caldera. The Caldera mine is claimed to be south of Caldera, up in the mountain. Hey, a rat. Like, you really don't even have to make contact with them to hit them like that, or it's just like... There's no contact happening there, but you're close enough for the dice rolls. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, we're playing an old RPG. It's gonna be that way. Yo, wait, hold up. I found the mash spot. Check this out. This is gonna be where you go to get your athleticism up or whatever. Acrobatics. Where is it? It might not be going up. I don't know why it's not going up. 73 out of 100. Still 73. Never mind. I guess you do have to fall from a certain height. It looks like it might actually be fall distance that gets you acrobatics. Resting here is illegal. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me from resting on the mountain? No. Yeah, I don't know. This is clearly just not the right way to go anyway. They're up here somewhere maybe, but also maybe not. Also, it's 4 guys. So once I find them, they're just gonna kick my ass anyway. Dude. What does it say? Telvanni agents. They're hiding in a cave in the hills. Oh, north of Caldera Mine. But where is Caldera Mine? Maybe it's in Caldera. I thought it was south. That's not even like an east versus west thing. That's just like a you screwed up. Those words aren't even similar. It's north, man. Athletics is going crazy though. Yeah, sort of until I think BioWare stuff was like generally kind of like that up until, I mean, is Jade Empire the first game they made that's not just straight up like D&D type stuff? Maybe I should ask the locals about Caldera Mine. They must know because this is Caldera. Yeah, I have played Jade Empire. So, southwest of the village of Caldera. Okay, southwest, and they work the mines by slave labor. Okay, well, that would never be allowed back west, but here in Morrowind, slavery is legal. I think it's a disgrace, but who cares what I think? He is a commoner. I do whatever needs doing. I think that the 4 agents are just trying to free the slaves. One of the agents' names is gonna be Frita Slaves. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't have to kill the agents and I can just go help them out. Ah, whatever, who cares? I have played Jade Empire, and it's just like, there are certain parts of the game that I think are really good, and there are other parts that are just like, what were they thinking? It'll maybe be a fun playthrough. That got me nowhere. Okay. We're so close to getting over this. Come on, come on. Okay. Made it. Let me just like check the map or something. Are we like Caldera is here. The mine should be around here somewhere. You know? Those stupid birds. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. I don't want to fight a bird. Under the Skin 13, it's Morrowind. Everything is low poly. It all looks like trash. You have contracted Witbane, but oh, and the bird. We're just done. We're just done if the bird wants to fight. And there's two birds. Nearly got one of them. Man. That's like all the way back to... Dude, I think I am better off having one of the Mages Guild people just teleport me there. Like, honestly, this sucks. What an annoying walk, and I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just gonna, like, get the Mages Guild people to warp me there. Oh, I did save at some point. Damn it. So I am just in the middle of nowhere. Shit. Well, I totally saved. I totally saved out here. I don't know why I thought I was going back to town. I slept a lot. Is this the mine? Your weapon has no effect. Okay, bye. Not sure what I stumbled upon here, but I don't like it. We are just gonna literally walk to Caldera and hope that they have bug travel. Or like maybe I'll just walk all the way back to Balmora. I don't know. I don't know. What's closer at this point? At this point Balmora is like right there, so And then they can just warp me. That's better than having to... And the bird. I'm like stuck in a pit here or something? Okay. Made cliff racers surprise them in a battle. These birds just seem really annoying. I hope one day to be strong enough to just one-shot the birds when they come at me. But there's no getting rid of them. I have to somehow find a way out of this. Or we're gonna be staring at this loading screen a whole lot. Yeah, they could at least blast the Elder Scrolls theme over it or something. Really add like a hype loading screen. You're popping off, getting ready to play the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Aw, crap. The birds still followed me. So when I load this save, you are already dead. You are already gonna get birded. Help me out here. Help me out here. Get him. Get him. Get his ass.
Speak freely, friend.
I don't think I want to talk to this guy or he's going to charge me 9 gold for using that bed earlier. So I will not speak freely, friend. Armorer here. Maybe this guy has a better sword than the Balmora sword. Nope, he is the exact same thing. Yep. Exact same thing.
Speak freely, friend.
There's no bug here. Governor's Hall. Don't care about that. Yeah, I am just gonna have to walk all the way back to Balmora, I think. I mean, I made it to level 3. Maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he just wants me to be level 3, and it's not about completing quests or anything. We should just go back to Balmora, I guess. Hey, Spock. It was kind of my idea. I mean, I'm the one who put this game in the poll, and then at the end of the day, I'm the one who broke the tie for it. So, in a sense, yes, I mostly have no one but myself to blame for anything bad that happens to me here in Morrowind. I mean, think about it. There's a really good chance that this is, well, it's complicated, but this is one of the longest games on the Xbox. So once I'm done with this, that's it. Like, it's all downhill from there, basically. Pay no attention to the numerous RTS games that still have to get played. But if you just ignore those, then really, in a way, it's all downhill from here. It's just going to be easy. Try going diplomatic on him. Maybe he'll listen. I mean, maybe. I don't know how this game works. Something tells me that that won't work, but like a speech check to make Dagothar go home. You're right, Nerevar. I'll be leaving now. And then it just rolls credits.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be
You can be of assistance by giving me some orders. I am here to discuss my orders. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we just had to get to level 3. That's what it was. I've thought it over and I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivek City concerning the Nerevarine and the 6th house. First, I want you to speak with Adhuraner, Khajiit Thieves Guild operatives. Second, I want you to interview with Hulia, Argonian and the Morag Tong. And finally, that guy. Here I've written the details down, and here are 200 drakes for bribes and other expenses. Perfect. Alright, where's the bug? We're going to Vivek.
What do you want? Don't press your luck. You're on your own.
Where's that thing? That would be pretty funny. Has someone done that? Oh, there's the bug.
Speak quickly.
Alternately, I think that someone should put Mario in Daggerfall. Like, all the stats and stuff are in place, but you have, like, the SM64 movement engine. And you're, like, third-person Mario and you run around. I think that'd be pretty good. Long jumping through the dungeons and stuff.
Make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Exactly. I'm glad you see the vision. Alright, this city is incredibly large, and, the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Look, it's, there it is. Skyrim logo. Wasteworks. Maybe this is the city that we train acrobatics in. Hang on. Acrobatics is 20. Well, now it's 21. There's 9 out of 100. Looks like it's every other jump now. But because of how big this slope is, if we just mash jump as we climb up it, we go from 11 to 38. Yeah, I think it's the Skyrim logo. Oh my god, this city's freaking huge. This sucks. Alright. It's gonna take me forever to get around here, isn't it? I remember that being a point of contention about Skyrim as well. The cities in Skyrim are just like crappy villages with like 10 houses in them. And people are like, that's worse than Morrowind. The cities are small, they're not real cities. And like, look, man, if I have to choose between that and this is ridiculous. This place is gonna take me like an hour to find these 3 people. This is all just Wasteworks. Foreign Quarter Plaza? Maybe this?
Keep moving.
Guild of Fighters. Mages Guild. Smith. Ooh, free pie. Oh, that's a bowl. Never mind. Well, I think it's not on this one. We're looking for... These people are... We're looking for the temple. We're looking for Thieves Guild, and we're looking for some other thing. Oh wait, speak with Julia, an Argonian in the Foreign Quarter at the Black Shalk Corner Club. Okay, so we are on the correct block of it. It's really funny how this game is so foggy that you just can't see anything else when you're here. You look out and you just see nothing. Lower Wasteworks. I mean, maybe it's in the Lower Wasteworks, because that's like... I've thought that... I don't know what a Wasteworks is exactly, but I thought it'd be like... Maybe they make shirts here or something. A lot of Skyrim logos around. wooden door. Like, all the other ones have, like, stuff on them. And this one is just a door. I am... Who is this guy? Look for him at the Black Shalk Corner Club in the lower wasteworks of the Foreign Quarter. Thanks, bro. Or at Joe Bash's books on the same level. Okay, perfect. Turns out talking to NPCs actually has a purpose. Who knew?
What's this about?
Yeah, I normally would definitely not have the patience. This is a game for the patient, or if you're like 12, then you're gonna be really into this. Because you've just got all the time to really get into it. Normally, I would have turned this game off 4.5 hours ago because it's boring, but, you know, still here. I'll check Joe Bash's rare books first. I mean, I say, like, to be honest, I say a lot of things. I feel like I use the word boring in a lot of different ways. Sometimes I'll be like, this game is boring, I love it, Shadow of Memories, and sometimes I'll be like, this game is boring, 0 out of 5. There are two different kinds of boring. There's good boring and bad boring. Gotta check all the books in case they give me stats, because sometimes you open a book and it just gives you stats. Like that. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. Oh. Ah, there we go. Medium armor skill increased to 26. I found a good book. The real Berenzia, it had the interesting distinction of being censored post Daggerfall. Hold up. Where'd I find that thing? It has 5 volumes. How much are in each volume? Oh my god. Volume 1 is 46 pages. There's like 200 pages of this. This is just an actual book. What? In Daggerfall, it's straight up furry porn. What? I'm aware of the existence of lusty Argonian maid. I've low-key been looking for that this entire game. But other than that... Oh shit, Oblivion? The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion? It has, like, detailed I see.
You have questions?
Have you seen Julia? Julia is not here. May I please take stuff from your chest?
You can't.
Oh, fuck. That's illegal. No. Pay gold. Whatever.
Keep moving.
Dude. Dude, you're blocking me.
watching you.
Yeah, some of the money to pay for that. I feel like I don't know how they calculate what the fine is, but so far the fines for crimes have been like 10 goldish. So if you just steal more than 10 gold at a time, you're profiting from your crime still. I don't know if I don't know if the fellas here have considered that. The lusty Argonian maid is just a parody. The real Berenzia is the real thing. I see. Julia, hello. Julia's like a dino. I thought Argonians were like, I knew they were like lizard people, but this one's very dino. Berenzia was the wife of Tiber Septim, the first emperor. She's a dark elf, and there are 2 biographies written of her. One written by the Empire that paints her in a very flattering light, and the real Verenzia, which is much more explicit. That's funny. That's impressive lore. I simply wish to go to my friend's bookstore, but these troublesome fools are trying to threaten me. They are racist. Perhaps you can speak with them. I warn you, say the wrong thing, and they will attack us both. The sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Morag Tong honor to slay them, so you do it. But I must go to my friend's bookstore where we may talk in peace. Alright, let me save first, before I get involved in any kind of, like, weird shit. I don't want any trouble here. Am I talking to you, Fetcher? No, I am talking to the filthy lizard. Tell me about filthy lizards. What, are you a filthy lizard lover? Tell me some Morrowind lore. Smuggling is the most profitable criminal enterprise. They smuggle skooma, moon sugar, ebony, Dwemer artifacts, exotic Dunmer weapons and armor, slaves, alcoholic beverages. So... Vivek is a city made up of 9 cantons, each a little town in itself. Yeah, this place is gonna be friggin' massive, isn't it? Moon sugar gets refined into skooma. Okay, because the dude had, yeah, the dude, Caius, had moon sugar, which is like, excuse me, is this a euphemism for something? And then he also had the skooma pipe hiding under the bed. Arena. So how do I beat this guy up? How do I get him to, like, shove off? Probably have to use persuade. Persuade, bribe, 10 gold. This is suitable, Tapioca. If you agree to travel with me, I will answer your questions. Alright, travel. I must warn you, unless the troublesome fools are persuaded, there will be fighting. Your journal has been updated. There is no escape. There is no escape. There is no escape. That's ominous. Holy shit. I paid you 10 gold. We're dead. We're just dead. Yeah, straight up Morrowind, like, creepypasta content right there. And that's why we save. We've been getting these loading screens all playthrough. Whenever you die, it takes about this long. Probably the famous reboot the Xbox loading screen. This is suitable. I think the problem is that there are 4 of them, and I only bribed 3. This rotting piece of trash ought to be chained up somewhere. Would 10 gold convince you otherwise?
Go ahead.
What do I think of Death Stranding? I tried to play Death Stranding a while back, but it was like too boring. I didn't play very far. I killed the first boss and then I stopped. I think that game definitely, like, for some people it's like the right kind of boring, but for me it is like there's just nothing happening between. It would literally just be like you'd walk somewhere and then walk back. It would take forever. And then, like, you wouldn't even get a cutscene or anything. If you got, like, a real banger of a Kojima cutscene, then maybe I would care more and be compelled to keep playing just to, like, see the story through. But I feel like there wasn't that much story going on either. Maybe at least, like, maybe it, like, gets more later on. But it was just, like... And then it would tell you to walk to, like, the same place again. Like, that first segment of the game, I don't know if it gets different later on, but that first segment of the game before the first boss, you're straight up walking to the same place like 5 times in a row. And it's like hours of just walking back and forth between the same place pretty much. And it was just like, this sucks, man. I'm uninstalling, so I uninstalled. I did not play very far. He belongs in the swamp with the rest of them. How about 10 gold?
Summoned by. Have a look around.
It's crazy that, oh, the bartender doesn't care. Roril Girol, publican of the Black Shalk Corner Club. We rent beds. How about I just give you 10 bucks? How about I just give you 10 bucks? We should be good now. Hopefully. Hopefully if I'm doing this right. You will die. You will die. You will die. That is so ominous. It might be that I have to do Filthy Lizard. I have to do bribe into Filthy Lizard. Like, once I give them the money, then talking about the lizard, they'll be like, okay, I understand. The ladder has 10 times less. I don't know. Like, I don't know what makes... Because, like, I do like a good boring game, but I feel like, to me, a boring game that's good is not actually boring. Like, it's a game where you don't do that much, but your engagement with the world of it is what makes it like an engaging game. I'm trying to think about how to put it, but like Shenmue 2 is a game where you just walk around and basically talk to people. Sometimes you fight people, but the fighting's not that good. But like just the whole like premise of the game and like the insane amount of detail they put into the world, it's fun to just walk around in it and slowly go about accomplishing plot stuff. You know, the pacing is still good, even though it is a boring game. He can stay here forever for all I care, not my problem. Okay, so I think we've got him. Persuasion, bribe 10. If you insist, I must not refuse. Keep them lizards away from me. Bribe 10, bribe success, lizard. I don't care. They should leave me alone. So we should hopefully be good now. Friends, travel together. Yes. Yes, we're good.
Is there something you need? So good to see you.
I don't know. Whereas, like, I hate to say it, but Death Stranding just did not engage me at all the same way. So I just found it to be kind of boring. Like, boring.
What do you want?
We're watching. Let's not make this a gush.
But that's, you know, that's just my opinion. Should tell you about the Naravarine cult. You can report back to Caius. Understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to the Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Naravarine and the legacy of the false incarnate. For the Naravarine cult is the heart of the god. This is a lot. Okay, sure. History of the Ashlanders. In the first era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were much alike, but after the First Council and the Great Houses, Ashlanders have been forced into the poorest and most hostile lands. Nomadic tribes look to a prophesized return of Nerevar. This sounds good to me. I think that Tapioca, the Red Guard, is probably the Nerevar, and I'm cool with that. This sounds good. Sixth house cult he's never heard of. House Dagoth was the sixth house, but in the War of the First Council they were destroyed. Never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth the ancient head of the house, is the devil of the tribunal faith. I've never heard of anyone worshipping him either. Persecution of the Naravarine. The temple treats the Naravarine prophecies as heresy and imprisons and executes them, unless prevented by imperial law, but since the Naravarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere when Temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the Temple, particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of the Nerevar cultists. What is this anyway? Do not mistake us for the Dark Brotherhood, a perversion of ancient Dunmer traditions. They've sold their honor for profit. Okay. Are we... Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're done with you. I think we're good. He gave me the notes. Good. The main thing I gathered is that the temple's conflict with the Naravarine cult is tied up with ancient grievances. Wow. If I break any of these rules, I must immediately speak with a master to regain my good standing, or I may be targeted for execution. Did I accidentally join the Morag Tong? I hope not. I don't want to be targeted for execution because of a stupid rule. So we still need the other ones. The temple one and some other third guy. All right, here's the deal. I am actually going to stop an hour early today because, like, I started getting a bad headache like 15 minutes ago, and so I'm stopping. Um, I think we made decent progress here, though. I feel like we've actually made pretty decent progress in the game today. You know? Compared to yesterday, where in 2 hours I feel like I did nothing. We found the box. We did a whole side quest thing. Um, we did, well, we're working on this, and I think we even did some kind of other thing. We got that skull. So, a number of quests have been completed today, which is good. But yeah, I'm gonna head out.